Okay, so let us start by introducing ourselves. Okay, so Muskan, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Muskan, and currently I'm working with Goldman Sachs and pursuing my MBA. Thank you.
Okay, Hadi sir, please introduce yourself.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Hari Putti, and I am currently working on a startup. Thank you.
Okay, Naman, please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Naman Sham Chukha. I am a student right now. Thank you.
So, hello everyone, my name is Harit Mukherjee. I am from Kolkata and right now I am pursuing BBA at Entrepreneurship from ILIT College and I want to start my own business. Thank you. Okay, Naman, so tell me, what do you know about Panasonic?
Well, Panasonic is one of the largest electronic
Yes, we can't hear you. Hello. Oh, okay, so actually I was facing some network issue. So, okay, anyway. So, Hari sir, tell me, so do you think that as you did you saw the video? Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so my question was that as you saw that after Konosuke required, after Konosuke, the founder of Panasonic, after he retired, he still worked. So, do you think that after achieving financial freedom, do you think a man should continue to keep on adding value to the society, or he should just take the freedom? Because you see, after getting financial freedom, Konosuke still wrote some books to teach us or inspire us. So, what's your opinion about this?
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, Aritra, I couldn't listen properly.
Okay,
Uh,
so my question was
uh-huh,
after achieving financial freedom, like in
uh-huh.
business, after automating the business or after getting success in business, after a man gets financial freedom, do you think he should still continue to work or continue to add value to the society, or he should take advantage of the financial freedom? I mean, he should retire for the rest of his life and enjoy the money.
That is,
Your opinion about this?
yeah, if someone is having financial freedom,
Yeah.
definitely he will enjoy it. And once you reach the top of that pyramid, Maslow's pyramid. So maybe you might be aware of that. So once you reach the self-actualization stage, so then benefits will be there, but that benefits won't really make you happy. You can't keep enjoying unlimited. Just imagine how it would be if you get unlimited things. Like, what is your favorite thing? So just think you are getting unlimited of that, then you cannot enjoy it. So the purpose of life changes at that time. Though the person has many things, unlimited like financial freedom and unlimited things to do, but thing is, when you achieve that stage, you usually work on change in society. So you will strive hard to become that flame or that ray of hope for the people. whom you really care. So that happens actually, because it is not possible to uh, enjoy unlimitedly in practical life. So getting an automated thing, that is definitely getting an automated in running your business into auto mode, that is a very big task, that itself. So once that is done, then you can just strive for changing the society. So it will be the self-actualization stage at that time. I hope I have made your
Yeah, sure.
yes.
Okay, Naman, what do you say?
Uh, well, there's a quite of philosophies available about this thing. Either you should work after achieving something which you wanted or which you needed in your life. But yesterday, I think Gary Tan, who is the co-founder of Initialized Capital, and now was also a partner at Y Combinator. So see, he uploaded a video, right? So he said one thing which struck me the most is that you should learn and earn. It's either or. If you're not doing both or either, you're just wasting your life simply, right? So it is not meant to be like if you attain your financial freedom, it doesn't mean that you have attained the utmost goal. It can, because money is one thing that you can lose quite easily and you can earn it also quite easily. So it is just an instrumental to express your views and also push your opinions in the outside world, right? So attaining financial freedom doesn't mean you should stop. You should do more and more which is beneficial for the society.
Okay, Mushkan. So my question to you is that, as you saw in the video, that Konosuke did not had any business experience or did not had any business expertise, but still he managed to succeed in making Panasonic. So do you think anybody who does not have any business experience can manage to succeed? I mean, without any experience, do you think anybody can manage to succeed or create a business like Konosuke did? Or is it just a matter of luck?
No, actually, in my perception, it's not a matter of luck. It's obviously the hard work, the passion, which takes a lot of strength to build a business. So, yeah, it's true that you need knowledge about your industry, your business, or your competitors. But before that, you need to be passionate about your company. So I think passion and hard work is more important than knowledge.
Okay. In the same question for you. Do you think anybody can create a company without any business experience like Konosuke did?
Okay, question is
You're not audible.
what you please ma'am, please repeat your question again. Hello.
Here we can't hear you. Yeah, say.
Yeah, I'm saying, can you repeat the question again?
Yeah, the question was, do you think anybody without any business experience can create a company? Or is it just a matter of luck? Because you see, in the case of Panasonic, the founder Konosuke, he created Panasonic without any prior business knowledge or experience.
Okay. Okay, you saying about getting company without experience. Everybody,
Yeah,
it's a different thing that he going to success or not. But yeah, no one like getting from somewhere and starting company without experience. It's better.
voice is breaking.
Idea doesn't matter, then you just give me a minute. Yeah, now am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
I'm saying just creating company doesn't require any experience. You just need to fill like some form and you need just follow some protocols. you can create a company. It doesn't require any experience.
Okay, Naman, what do you say about it? Hello, Naman, can you hear me? Okay, okay, Hari sir, what do you say? What's your opinion about this?
Hello.
Yeah, Naman, you're audible now.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Well, what does creating a business involves actually, right? So whether it's marketing, it's sales, this is not the first instance, and this is not the first priority which is required you to successfully run a business. The first priority is skills or the product which you are creating for the business. If you don't have a product, how you will market, how you will be selling things, right? And that time when Panasonic was created, there were not that much evolution of technology and new philosophies, new theories. So there was not such kind of things, right? So obviously you will see that I would, if you will go back to 200 years ago, there are good businesses like AT&T or many other companies which are over 200 years, right? But business degrees were not there, right? Business skills were not there. They were just evolving that time. So that time I think uh, business was a little bit different compared to this year time. So yeah.
Okay, Hari sir, what do you say?
Yeah, Ritra, what was the question?
Yeah, the question was, do you think that is it necessary to have any prior business experience before starting a business, or anybody can start a business or prepare a empire without any experience at all, like Konosuke did in case of Panasonic?
Exactly. There is no one who can say that only who is having experience in business will be successful in business. Those who are having experience can also fail. And if you see the legends, none of them will be having a business experience prior. So everyone started as an employee. If you go for Ambani, Dhirubhai Ambani, he was working as a this thing attendant at a petrol station. So from attendant, he became a world's richest. Like he made a company, and which is now the world's richest company. So one of the richest company. So he comes. He is one of the most taxpayer, advanced taxpayer who has made most of the times the highest advanced tax payment to government. So it really doesn't have any sense to say that those who have business experience can only do well. Yes, but who is having, if you take example of Mukesh Ambani, so he got an empire from his father. So they inherited that. Now, if you consider Anil Ambani, he too got it from, so but still he is not a good businessman. And there are he's getting failure every time. So that is the thing. It doesn't really needs experience to be a very good businessman.
Okay, so Muskan, tell me.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.